Oh my gosh, you guys, I had to do a quick video update just at the beginning of our walk. Look at Willow. Willie, what are you doing, you crazy maniac? She tried to jump into my SUV, and I tried to let her in through the side just so that I could let her up first through the seat, but she tried to jump all the way up to the top seat, and of course, luckily, I was there to catch her because I don't know if you can see her, you guys, but just a quick update that she's obviously doing great. And again, I think it's me that's not doing so great because I'm just having to tell myself that nothing is too good to be true. I think we all grow up with, like, the messages, or at least I certainly did, that expect trauma around the corner. And so the thing is dogs in general are just a microcosm of the world. Like, I'm trying to work through, I think the reason the universe keeps giving me certain haters at the shows saying things that are just completely egregious and just absolutely like false is because I just need to learn to let things go like that. I normally have such a sense that if something is so unjust, justice has to be proven. But look at the way it is in the world. That's not always the case. So I think we can take things that are in front of us and learn from them. And so my thing with this is that I felt bad, a little mixed. I think Willow's obviously has to go to the bathroom really bad. No, Daisy, leave her alone. She poo-poo. Yeah, and it looks nice and solid and perfect. Good girl, Willie. So anyway, my point is that, what was my point? But it's like, I feel like, to me, I felt sort of guilty breeding Willow 4 times, even though I talked to 2 different vets and a couple of breeders that I really, really respect from other breeds, and no one even thought twice of it. So it's like, I felt like Willow is meant to have puppies, and I honestly don't know. What if Daisy can never have puppies? So I know I did the right thing, but I still felt like, oh great, watch, now I'll have 3 cleft palates, or, the outcrosses always make me nervous anyway, because Willow and Ezra are exquisite dogs. If I got many Willow and Ezras, I'll be over the moon, but you don't always get that when you breed that combo. Outcrosses can yield inconsistent look compared to what I'm used to, but it's also healthy. And where I'm going with this whole thing is, again, it's kind of interesting because it's like people that try to have kids. They try so hard and then they adopt and have a kid. And it's like, I was totally comfortable with a smaller litter, which for Willie would be 6 or fewer. I felt like that would be great. In fact, honestly, the workload, to be honest, is why I was also wanting that few of puppies. But I honestly look at her now, and if I had to actually make a guess with 3 whole weeks to go, I'm thinking 9 or 10. So we'll see. I don't think we're going to get an x-ray because I just hate to put Willow through that. This is going to be one of the only hills I take her up. And again, I'm going to tell Al, I'm a little nervous about it because I leave for 5 days and he has a problem with moderation, but he really likes Willow, so I think he's going to be cautious. But I'm going to tell him light walks only, and then we stop on Monday because she'll only have 2 weeks to go, a week from tomorrow, because today's Sunday, July 9th. So anyway, yeah, here's hoping for the best. And thank you guys all, because I get such nice little comments and emails from people who watch the channel, which I think most of you know was only started for my puppy owners. And obviously I just say what's ever on my mind, which is why I always make the disclaimer that I'm glad most people from my real life of work and whatnot don't really know about my channel and care about it, thankfully. So, because it is kind of weird, because I will just talk, but I also think that's what's missing in the world today, honestly, is people just not really worried about saying what they feel, and certainly not harming anyone. And so, yeah, I feel like I've come to know some of you guys, especially Henrietta, who are one of our number 1 fans. And Henrietta, one day I really am going to get over there to see you, and to England, because I got to get over to France anyway. And Anyway, so I think that's all I really had to update, is that Willow's doing amazing and thriving, and also Henrietta and others. I'm on it, and I'm giving Willow tons of fresh meat in addition to her regular food, and that's why I suspect 9 or 10. She was following me last night after dinner, and I already have her to almost double her food intake, but she was still following me for more food. And Willow's not normally an absolutely ginormous eater like Shaq, so it's interesting. And Daisy's been great, haven't you, Dookie? Leaving her alone and stuff. So anyway, I'll let this go. I just wanted all of you to have the Willow update and to see her. And I don't even know if you can see just how huge she looks with 3 full weeks to go. So I'm going to say 9. And if it's 6, gosh, I'll be really, really happy, because my sense, even with Lexi, it's still tons of work because it's 24/7 when she's not there. So I would be thrilled with 6, but obviously if it's 9 or whatever, we just want beautiful and healthy puppies, in the opposite order of that. I just said healthy and then beautiful if we had to prioritize, but let's hope for both, and that's what I'm gonna do. And send me your good wishes, everybody. All right, thanks.